Shabbat Shalom. I am Cantor Amanda Kleinman, and I'm so happy to be here with all of you to celebrate the final Shabbat of 2025. Even though it is virtually, I hope this Shabbat finds you somewhere warm and somewhere cozy, perhaps somewhere where you can see the snow that is starting to blanket the ground. And I hope that this Shabbat allows you an opportunity to also feel the warmth of your WRT community. In a beautiful coincidence of calendars, the final night of Hanukkah last Sunday evening coincided with the winter solstice. So what that means is that the darkest day of our year coincided with the night in the Jewish calendar that we bring the most light into the world. It's a beautiful reminder that we as a Jewish people are here to bring light and to bring warmth into our world. And that's how we begin Shabbat as well, by bringing a little more light into our world. So I'm going to light my Shabbat candles. I would invite you as well to light yours with me, and together we'll recite our blessings. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. We continue now by welcoming Shabbat together with the words of Psalm 98. It's customary in the Jewish tradition that each Friday night, as we begin our Shabbat worship, we begin with the recitation of 6 psalms. And those psalms are meant to represent each of the 6 days of the week leading up to Shabbat. It's a reminder to us to take a moment to reflect on the week that has passed, to think about what from that week we might want to keep with us and what from that week we might want to let go of. And as we approach a new year, I'd invite us, as we sing the words of Psalm 98, also perhaps to reflect a little bit on the past year. What on the past year we hope to bring with us into the new year of 2026, what we hope to let go of. Zamru l'Adonai bechinor, bechinor b'kol zimra, b'chatzotzrot b'kol shofar, ariu lifnei hamelech Adonai. Zamru bechinor b'kol zimra, continue together with the words of Lecha Dodi. We will sing verses 1, 2, 5, and 9. Before the final verse, I would invite you to rise to face your doorway to help greet the Shabbat bride. You'll find the words projected on the screen. As we are able, and turn to greet the Shabbat bride. We remain standing for the Baruchu, our call to prayer. Baruchu et Adonai HaMevorach, Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Leolam Va'ed. Please be seated. Our Ma'ariv Aravim prayer, the next prayer in our liturgy, is a prayer that gives thanks for changing times, changing seasons, a prayer that acknowledges the marvels and the beauty of the natural world. And as a recognition of this prayer tonight, we offer a poem by the poet Mary Oliver that is appropriate, certainly for this evening. It's called Snowy Night. And it is a poem that encourages us to appreciate with wonder and amazement all that is unknowable and mysterious about our world. Last night, an owl in the blue dark tossed an indeterminate number of carefully shaped sounds into the world, in which, a quarter of a mile away, I happened to be standing. I couldn't tell which one it was, the bard or the great horned ship of the air. It was that distant. But anyway, aren't there moments that are better than knowing something and sweeter? Snow was falling, so much like stars filling the dark trees that one could easily imagine its reason for being was nothing more than prettiness. I suppose if this were someone else's story, they would have insisted on knowing whatever is knowable, would have hurried over the fields to name it. The owl, I mean. But it's mine, this poem of the night, and I just stood there, listening and holding out my hands to the soft glitter falling through the air. I love this world, but not for its answers, and I wish good luck to the owl, whatever its name, and I wish great welcome to the snow, whatever its severe and comfortless and beautiful meaning. Baruch atah Adonai hama'ariv aravim, blessed are you, eternal our God, the one who brings on the evenings, the one who gives us the wonder with which we can appreciate our world. Continue now with Ahavat Olam. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai continue now with the Ve'ahavta. You'll find the words projected on the screen. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha bechol levavcha uvechol nafshecha uvechol meodecha vehayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi metzavecha hayom al levavecha veshinantam levanecha vedibarta bam beshivtecha beveitecha uvlechtecha vaderech uvshochbecha uvkumecha ukshartam leot al yadecha vehayu letotafot beineinecha uchtavtam al mezuzot beitecha uvisharecha למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים. Ani Adonai Elohechem. We continue now with Mi Chamocha, our people's song of freedom. Mi Chamocha Ba'elim Adonai Mi Chamocha Kodesh Nora Tehilot Ose Fele Nora Tehilot Ose Fele Malchutecha Ra'uvanecha Bokei Ayam Lifnei Moshe Umiriam Ze'eli Anu Ve'ameru Adonai Yimloch Leolam Va'ed Adonai Yimloch Leolam Va'ed ונאמר כי פדה אדוני את יעקב וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו ברוך אתה אדוני גאל ישראל. Ashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom Each Shabbat, it is customary as part of our worship to recite the words of Vishamru, the words that come to us from the Torah, from the text of the Ten Commandments, reminding us of the Jewish people's commandment from God to observe the Sabbath. And I think the reminder of that commandment feels especially appropriate to recite this week as we sit in the comfort and in the peace of our own homes. Truly a reminder and an opportunity for us to really enjoy the peace that Shabbat offers us. And so in introduction to the words of Vishamru, I offer these words from the great Israeli Hebrew figure Achad Ha'am, who wrote that more than the Jewish people has kept Shabbat, Shabbat has kept the Jewish people. Continue with the words of Vishamru. Veshameru v'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat Lasot et HaShabbat ledorotam berit olam Beini uvein bnei Yisrael oti leolam leolam ki sheishet yamim asa Adonai et hashamayim ve'et haaretz uvayom hashevi shavat vayinafash uvayom hashevi shavat vayinafash. We rise as we are able for the words of the Amidah, which will be projected on the screen. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, ve'Elohei avotenu ve'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, ve'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, ve'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor ve'Hanorah, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Vekonei Hakol, Vezocher Chasdei Avot Ve'imahot, Umevi Gula Livnei V'neihem, Leman Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Ozer U'Moshia U'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, צרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיה הכל אתה רב להושיע. משיב הרוח ומוריד הגשם, מכלכל חיים בחסד, מחיה הכל ברחמים רבים. סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות, ומיתו מלך, מלך ממית ומחיה, ומצמיח ישועה. ונאמן אתה להחיות הכל, ברוך אתה אדוני מחיה הכל. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יהללוך סלה. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש. We take these next moments for our own silent prayers. We take a moment for the meditations of our hearts, or perhaps tonight you want to take a moment just to watch the snow fall out your window. We continue silently. Adonai tzuri, Adonai tzuri, vegoali, vegoali. We take a moment now to pray for all of those in our community and all of those in our world who are in need of healing. I would invite you at this time to either recite out loud or to recite in your own heart the names of all of those you are thinking of who are in need of healing. The Shabbat, our WRT community also prays for the healing of Victor and Susan Shedlin, Jeffrey Millman, Stanley Portnow, Rosalind Coran, Elizabeth and Anthony Dankner, Naomi Bat Esther, Tim Sharp, David Ze'ev ben Fruma Etel, Richard Camus, and Ephraim ben Lita. We join together now in the words of Misha Beirach, our prayer of healing. We continue now with the words of our concluding prayers, beginning with Aleinu. I invite you, if you are able, to please rise and to join together with the words you can follow on the screen. Aleinu leshabeach ladon hakol, latet gedula liotzer bereshit, shelo asanu kigoyei haratzot, ולא שמענו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו a meditation as we prepare to recite the words of the mourner's Kaddish. The light of life is a finite flame. Like the Shabbat candles, life is kindled. It burns, it glows. It is radiant with warmth and beauty. But soon it fades, its substance is consumed, and it is no more. In light we see, in light we are seen. The flames dance and our life burns down and gutters. There is an end to the flames. We see no more and are no more seen. Yet we do not despair, for we are more than a memory slowly fading into the darkness. With our lives we give life. Something of us can never die. We move in the eternal circle of darkness and death, of light and life. At this time, we will remember all of those in our WRT community who were taken from us in recent weeks, and all of those whose Yartzeiten are commemorated on this Shabbat. When you hear the name of your loved one, I would invite you to rise in their honor. WRT remembers those taken from us in recent weeks. Charlotte Bassett, mother of Wendy Cooten, Craig Bassett, Heidi Schultz, and Evan Bassett. Helen Brown, mother of Gordon Brown. Norman Goldberg, brother of Zell Rubens. Barbara Feldman, mother of Ross Feldman. Gerald Surnow, father of Ron Surnow. Ellen Weinstein, wife of Barry Weinstein and mother of Jacqueline and Emma Weinstein. James Demko, grandfather of Rabbi Alyssa Platkow. Jane Thomas, sister of Marjorie Blake and aunt of Rabbi Jonathan Blake. Roberta Stone, mother of Tamar and Pam Stone. Stephen Garner, father of Hope Stevens. Helene Simon, mother of Ann Elman. Martin Gurney, father of David and Ken Gurney, and grandfather of Mark Gurney and Jennifer Agron. Jeffrey Fischler, father of Jamie Lemley and brother of Bobby Fischler. Rika Tarnoff, mother of Marcy Klein. We remember as well those whose Yartzeiten are commemorated this Shabbat. Jack Adelstein, Sophie Arnold, Edwin Belsey, Helen Blank, Frida Block, Mary Borodkin, Ruth Ann Brovsky, Herman Brovender, Doris Chesler, Joan Baltman Cooper, James Ecker, Ray Ehrlich, Selma Emmer, Belle Finkelstein, Ernest Fox, Carlos Gallion, Bruce Geverts, Joyce Gilbert, Paulette Giovi, Susan Glassgall, Henny Gubenko, Henry Haber, Milton Haber, Marion Herman, Florence Finn Herzog, Morton Holland, Mark Richard Joseph, Benjamin Kerner, Irene Nispel, Bertha Kreshover, Sidney Lasky, Tony Leitner Ospitz, Nathan Leventhal, Ruth Miller, Martin Mutterpearl, Adele Nessel, Fred Neubauer, Fred Neumer, Bessie Perkel, Adele Price, Jack Reingold, Estelle D. Ross, Stephen Rothschild, Adolph J. Rubin, Renee Simonovsky, Ethel Ziegelbaum, Robert Sperber, William Spitalny, as well as the Steinberg family, whose 8th yahrzeit we commemorate this Shabbat. Bruce Steinberg, Irene Steinberg, Zachary Steinberg, William Steinberg, and Matthew Steinberg. Phyllis Wessler, Murray Zachary, and Ethel Zellner. If there are names that you would like to add to our commemoration, we would invite you to speak those words aloud in your home at this time. I would invite all who are able to please rise as together we join in our words of memory, the words of the mourner's Kaddish found on the screen. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, be'alma divrach hirute v'yamlich malchute, b'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayed chol Beit Yisrael, ba'agala uv'izman kariv v'imru, Amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach le'alam ule'almei almaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei dekudsha barichu, le'ela mikol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, da'amiran be'alma v'imru, Amen. Yehei shlama Rabbah min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru, Amen. Oseh shalom bimromav hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru, Amen. Oseh shalom bimromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru, Amen. Please be seated. As we move toward the conclusion of our service, I'd like to offer a few brief announcements. First, I'd like to announce that Torah study tomorrow will be held at 9 a.m. on Zoom only. We hope that you will all stay home and stay safe after tonight's storm. So again, Torah study tomorrow, Saturday morning at 9 a.m. on Zoom only. We have some really wonderful study opportunities coming up. First, on Thursday, January 8th at 10:15 a.m., we'll be welcoming dear friend of WRT, Rabbi Jan Katsu, who will be teaching a course called What's God Got to Do with It? Developing a Personal Theology. And then the same day in the evening, as well as on Friday night, we'll be welcoming the Marjorie and Morgan Miller of Blessed Memory Scholar in Residence, Jeremy Eichler, who is the author of a wonderful book called Time's Echo and a real musical scholar. So we hope that you'll join us for a special program and book presentation on Thursday night, as well as a program as part of our Shabbat service on Friday, January 9th. On Sunday, January 11th, please join for the next part of the Freebirds Winter Film Series with Rabbi Blake. They'll be watching the movie Image of Victory. On the same day, Sunday, January 11th, from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at WRT, we hope that you will join us for the MRJ blood drive, and that you will donate some blood as part of that blood drive on Sunday, January 11th. We hope that you will consider registering for WRT's intergenerational trip to Israel in December of 2026. At this time, registration for the family trip is open. Registration for the adult track of the trip will be opening over the coming weeks, so you can find registration information for that trip in the e-blast, and you can reach out with any questions. Finally, we want to announce that we will be beginning a new adult B'nai Mitzvah course with Rabbi Platkow in January of 2026. If you are interested in celebrating adult B'nai Mitzvah as part of your WRT community, we would invite you to reach out to Rabbi Platkow to learn more about this very special study opportunity. I would like to offer a quick word of thanks to WRT's wonderful AV manager, Andrew Yanshishin, who you can't see, but who is making all of this happen from home. Thank you, Andrew, for your flexibility and your creativity, and for all the pivoting that you have done today as we moved our service due to the weather. Before we recite Kiddush together, would love for us to conclude our service with a blessing over the new year of 2026 that will begin towards the middle of next week. So please join me in singing the words of Shehechianu, giving thanks for blessings we experienced in the year that's passed and looking forward to a year to come. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu vekimanu vehigianu lazman hazeh. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu vekimanu vehigianu lazman hazeh. Amen. I would invite you to fill a glass of wine in your own home so that you can join me in reciting the Kiddush. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shavat kodsho b'yahava uvratzon hinchilanu zikaron lemaseh v'reishit ki hu yom techila lemikra'e kodesh זכר ליציאת מצרים, כי בנו בחרת, ואותנו קידשת מכהנים, בשבת קודשך, באהבה וברצון, הנחלתנו, ברוך אתה אדוני, מקדש Shabbat. L'chaim. And we join together now in the Motzi, giving thanks for all that sustains us. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. We wish you Shabbat Shalom.